Hello and what's up beautiful people. Today we are modding Skyrim Special Edition. What's up everyone, my name is Kavou. In case you haven't watched episode 1, you should go and watch that because this is episode 2 of us modding Skyrim Special Edition. Two things I want to make clear. Today we are modding a batch of cognitive mods that we are going to need to set Skyrim into a playable state. Throw a like, subscribe to the channel, it helps me find my audience, and thank you for watching. We are starting with the Unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch. And in case you are wondering, you see I am having open a custom version of the Special Edition patch. If you go to the file, the Unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch, this one right here is not going to work with Special Edition. You know we're having 1.597. You will be able to find all of the links used in this video down in the video description. Go to the files and click slow download. Usually we are installing our mods via our mod manager, that is Vortex, but this one we are making an exception because we have to manually download it. The Unofficial Skyrim patch essentially is what Bethesda forces the modders to fix for their laziness or the lack of work ethics. It fixes thousands of things when it comes to Skyrim, including things that will drop your frames, cause crashes, and also increase your hair loss due to all of the problems we would have to face without this beautiful patch. Once the file is installed, go ahead and open it and drag it into Vortex where you see the drop file section and let the mod be installed. Install it and then click enable. Every time we are installing mods, ignore the red message, it doesn't matter at all. It's very important to click deploy mods. Do that so Vortex makes sure we have mods installed. We go to the Backported Extender ESL support, and essentially this is going to make it where Special Edition or 1.597 is going to work with all of the changes and revert things that broke the game. Go here and click Mod Manager Download. We are going to install those later on, don't worry about it, but I'm trying to make this a guide for you guys, the beautiful people who are watching this channel who want to learn how to mod Skyrim. Go ahead and click Download, and unlike the previous mod, this is going, as you see, to download it and put this into Vortex, and click Enable. We need to download the script extender that works for this version, so go ahead here and download. The file is downloaded, so make sure to go on this and extract it. Once the file is extracted, open it and get all of the contents we have. Open your Skyrim where your data is. If you follow the first episode, you know where this is, and literally drop everything into this one and click replace. Next we have the address library for SKSE. If the script extender is the foundations we need in order to make all of our mods work, the address library is the dirt where the foundations are built upon. Follow my instructions and you're going to be completely fine. We have two files here. We are going to use the first file. Anytime you see 1.5x is essentially for our version, anytime you see 1.6 is for anything higher, and install the main file. Click Mod Manager Download and install that. Once this is installed through Vortex, enable it, and again don't forget to click deploy mods. Then we go back to address library, we got files, we scroll down and we need to get the DLL file to make the address library to work. As you can see, the first file here is for Anniversary Edition, we need the second file for Special Edition. Go here and click manual download again on the second file here and manually download. Once it's downloaded, open the file, find the file and extract, and once this is extracted, open this and you need to grab this thingy-majiggy over here, just drop this where your Skyrim is, just like that. Then let's install the powerofthree tweaks. go to the files, and as you can see, this one works for all of the versions. Go ahead here and install this crap. Wait for Vortex again for the message to pop, and again install this. As you can see here, we have to select one of those. We are using 1.597, so get used to this text over here. Enable this, again always click deploy. Then we are installing the powerofthree Papyrus Extender. Don't ask a lot, but essentially this makes it where a lot of mods are going to work with our version, and it's an essential mod to have. Go to the files, and as you can see, the very first main file contains support for everything. Go ahead and install this, and as you can see on the requirements, we have everything installed. Just trust Papa Smurf Kavou and follow me through this, and we're going to be done with all of the boring and cognitive mods here. Just like my videos, we're doing the boring work, aka the dirty work. Click the 1.597 and install this. Then we have the Papyrus Special Edition, scripting and whatever thingy-majiggy this is. Go to files and scroll all the way down and grab the third file over here and install that. Enable this, and once the download is finished, click deploy. We have the JContainers, a mod that only works with Special Edition as far as I'm aware. Scroll the way down and again grab the third file, the file that says the 1.597. Click Mod Manager download and install this. Similar process, install, click enable, and we're going to deploy mods again. Don't worry about the lot order, we're going to fix that later on. Then we have the Special Edition Engine Fixes, which fixes a lot of problems when it comes to Skyrim. Go to the files again, and as you can see, from all of those different versions, we're going to need to download two files here. First of all, we need this one, and second file we need is to get this file over here. So first of all, install the main file, select this and click Mod Manager download and download this. Click enable, click deploy. This is the same thing with the address library. Manually download this, and we are going to extract it into our Skyrim extract files. The amount of times I've done this is actually unhealthy. Open this one and again grab all of the crap inside here and put it where your Skyrim is. Literally drop it on your Skyrim folder and boom, it's done. But we are going to install the alternate start because I want a mod where we can immediately start our game so we can check if our game works, if that makes sense. Go ahead and install the main file over here through Mod Manager. Click install, enable the mod and click deploy. Next we have the Scrambled Bugs, which as you can see, this mod combined with everything that we have is going to fix a bunch of problems when it comes to Skyrim. Don't be intimidated by this. We need to install 3 files from this. First one, we're going to install this one over here, so click on that one with Mod Manager, and again make sure you have the drivers for this just to make sure. Install this through Mod Manager, click install and enable this. And now that the mod is installed, let's go ahead and again install those two mods that you see over here. It doesn't matter with which order you install them, just grab both of them and install them with Vortex. Install both of them, select the version you are using, which is 1.597, and do the exact same and enable both of them. Don't forget to click deploy mods. Then we have the sound fix for large sector drivers, again a bunch of boring things. Make sure you have this visual driver. As always, go to files and install this crap. Next we have RaceMenu. RaceMenu is a very basic mod that we need to have in order to make our character customization to work. Ignore all of the files you see here, follow me as we go through, scroll all the way down. Do you see this one over here that has 4 million downloads? You will see that it has more downloads than every other file. This version is the one we need, the 0.4.16. Go here and download, click install and enable this. Click enable all, click deploy mods. I am going to launch Skyrim just to make sure everything works correctly and that we've managed to install the mods. So let's click a new game, and if this works correctly, we should be able to skip the Skyrim intro and go through the alternate start room to make our new character. There we go! We are in the alternate start window. The RaceMenu works, as you can see. This is important because we can use this to skip the intro again. I like to selecting the woods because it's the most open area ever. Go out, use the bed, and we're going to use this to essentially time travel and always check our mods and if they're working, which is why I like alternate start. If you have a different alternate start type of mod, you can use it, but goddamn, look at this vanilla Skyrim, guys. By the way, I don't hate the graphics, but have a good view at this because we're going to change this. Because in few episodes from now, this is going to look completely different and enhanced. Again, everything works, as you can see, with the game, and let's continue modding. Let's install the Moonshine Star, the Sky Overhaul, which fixes a bunch of issues with the sky. Click Mod Manager download and install that. Install the Barter Limit Fix. Install Papyrus scripts carefully reworked and install the main file. The female equipment scale fix, go ahead and install that one as well. The dual casting fix, the NPC AI process position fix. For the NPC AI process position, click both this and the AI overhaul and click finish. The animated static reload fix, NG, the Aurora Fix, the Equip Enhancement Fix, and install the main file over here, which works for our version. The Sprint Sneak Movement Speed Fix, which is a very annoying thing. The Zero Bounty Hostility Fix, the Media Keys Fix SKSE, and install the second file over here, the Skyrim Special Edition Display Tweaks, and install both of those files. Starting with the main one, make sure all of our mods are installed and enabled. Always check the 1.597 for all of the mods you have. And now let's install the high performance configuration, which says install after the main file. Install this just like that and enable it. Click on the more option here, click show, and on the display tweaks click before as the suggested option, and again click deploy. Go to AI Overhaul Special Edition and install the second file over here and click the recommended one. We have the Special Edition FPS Stabilizer, however you pronounce this crap, and install the first file over here. Go to the crash logger and install that as well by going to files and installing the second version over here that works for our version of Skyrim. Then we need to install SPID, so go to the files and install the main file, and then let's install Kit for short. Go to the files and install again the main file. Click enable and install all of the stuff we have. Always select the 1.597. The same thing goes for the kit, that should do it. Don't forget to click deploy mods. And now for closing this video, we're going to install two very important mods. First of all, we're going to install the XP32 Maximum Skeleton, so go ahead on the files and install this one, and we're going to install this one together. Go for the extended, click the XPMS aka latest one, click the first file, select none again, select none, and select none again, and enable this. Once this is finished, click deploy mods, and then we need to install the XP32 fixed scripts. So go to the files and install the main file. Let's install and click enable. Click the more option, click show, select the first file and click after as suggested. Click save and now click deploy mods. Now the next thing you need to do is you need to run loot, which is our tool to sort our plugins. Click sort plugins and click OK. We have two warnings, so let's scroll down and see what's up. This one is about Creation Club stuff that I have, so ignore this one, but if we scroll down, it looks like we're missing MCM, an extremely important mod. So click on that and it's going to drop us the SkyUI, aka the MCM menu. This is why Loot is such an amazing tool, because sometimes you forget few mods here and there. Go here on the first file and click Mod Manager, Download and Download. This is going to let us essentially play around with mods or enable the configuration when it comes to mods. Extremely important, as you can imagine. And now if we go back to Loot and we click Sort Plugins, you see this has been gone. And lastly, it looks like we're missing the SkyUI flashing Savegames fix, which is a very important mod as well. Nemesis is an extremely important mod that is going first of all to update our animations type of mods, which is going to update XP32 skeleton. We might encounter issues with this one, but follow my lead and we're going to make this work. Go to the files and click Mod Manager, Download. Click on that and this is going to be downloaded through Vortex. Install this one and click Enable once the installation process is finished. We need to run the game so Nemesis can actually pick up the files and get synchronized. Close the game and now go to this icon over here, the dashboard, and click the plus icon, click New, click the second file over here, go to where Skyrim is installed. For me again is Steam Apps, Common, and into Skyrim. And if I type Nemesis, we're going to click Nemesis, we're going to go to the Nemesis engine, install, you're going to click the icon, click open and essentially have this open. Now that we've done this, we're going to select Nemesis, we're gonna get this crap over here, ignore it, and we're going to click update. If we get an issue while doing this, try to delete Nemesis completely and manually put it into your data. Looks like for the time being it's updated, but make sure you have nothing selected and click launch. If we get an error, guys, which I know many of you get, don't worry, follow my instructions, redo the process or even manually install it. And looks like we have the error, so don't worry about this. What we are going to do, this is perfect to learn how to do this. We're gonna go to Nemesis and completely delete, like completely. This might take few attempts to fix, but don't worry. Once you make sure Nemesis is completely gone, click deploy, go back to Nemesis and let's manually download this crap. Open the file and extract this. Once this is extracted, open it, go to Skyrim, go to your data and drop this where your data is. Let the process be finished and try to replace all of the files. Sometimes this process takes 5 or 6 times for me to fix, and now that should do it. So let's try again. Let's go back to Vortex, go to dashboard, select Nemesis, and let's try and edit the pathway for Nemesis. Click Nemesis, select this one, click save, and let's run Nemesis again. Open this, click update, wait for the update to finish, and then we're going to launch Nemesis. Click launch Nemesis, and now we wait and pray. If you're going to encounter an issue with this, I will have a solution, but it looks like it's working, so well done. Now our XP32 skeleton has been updated. If for some reason you still get an error message, try to go back to where your Skyrim is installed, try to run Skyrim through Script Extender and redo this exact process. Last time I've modded Skyrim on my anniversary mod list, it took me, I kid you not, 5 times to do this process for this to work. So do exactly that. Ask me down in the comments if you have any issue. That being said, let's launch Skyrim through Script Extender. And let's make sure our characters, again, should not be, but I'm just saying for the new people here, our characters are not T-posing. We're going to fix all of the laggy issues with Special Edition. We have a long way to go. As you can see, there is no T-posing, everything looks great, and I'm very sure if I'm playing for an hour or two, my game will run without any crashes, because guys, I've done this a million times. That being said, that's the video. Thank you for watching, and again, I appreciate you for all of the support. Part 3 will come out. Stay awesome, and until next time, happy modding.